You know what I mean? I would hate to be a grumpy old man in the video. No, we gotta do it right. Hey everybody, it's Doug. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel if you're new. It's great to have you. You look fantastic as always. Really appreciate you guys for stopping by today because we're listening to an artist that I'm not familiar with at all. It's gonna be a completely new first listen. We're listening to Holding by Hailaker, and it says it's also crediting Low Swimmer and Jemima Coulter on this. This is an album from going on 4 years ago, 12 songs, 42 minutes. This was a special request from Outside the Inside. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And they requested this because I enjoyed Novo Amor so much. And I cannot say Novo Amor because I read it in Portuguese. It just doesn't feel right. And this is a similar style to Novo Amor, which is a similar style to Bon Iver. It's indie folk rock. It's been some of my favorite stuff to listen to recently. And so I'm assuming this is going to be a blast. Should be a really fun time. I'm very excited to jump into it. But before we do, let me get some plugs out of the way. Bear with me for a minute or two, and we'll dive headfirst into the project. So I mentioned that this, Doug is not a grumpy old man. I mentioned that this was a special request from Outside the Inside, and I'm super appreciative of it. And what that means is you can also request a reaction video to any album of your choosing if you send in a $30 donation to the channel using the Streamlabs link that is in the description of this video on YouTube. And for those of you in the chat, it's pinned at the top of the chat. It's been my main source of revenue, and it's been the most directly responsible for me being able to make these videos and these streams daily as often as I can, the way that I have been. I really appreciate everybody who sent in a project. It means a lot to me. I don't have to be streaming for you to use that link. It works 24/7. I know some people have asked me that as well. It's a fantastic way to support the channel. That money goes directly to me. It's like the main way to make sure that I'm most directly supported by the viewers. And it's a fantastic way to guarantee the reaction video that you really want to see me make as well. So I could not be more appreciative of everybody who sends in a request. It means a lot to me. And speaking of people who send in requests, I also want to say a massive thank you to all of the members and patrons of the channel. Everybody in that $5 tier and above gets access to early, uncut, ad-free videos, as well as any videos that end up getting blocked on YouTube due to copyright reasons. If you're a member of the channel on YouTube and the video was blocked on YouTube, you can find a link to the video on Google Drive in the community page. So keep an eye out for that. If you happen to pull up a video in the members only playlist and it says that it's blocked, you can find a link to it in the community page. It'll be there. If not, for whatever reason, you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter or the Discord, and I'll find you the link and I will get it to you. I couldn't do this without your support. It's also a great way to support the channel. Especially if you don't necessarily have a specific album to request. It's also not as expensive as a $30 donation to the channel. It's, like I said, $5 or more a month. It depends on what tier you choose to support in. And I really appreciate everybody who supports the channel that way as well. Couldn't do this without you. Don't forget to follow me on don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you want to watch the live streams. And like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Subscribing is also, I would say, like the third best way to support the channel. It'll make YouTube recommend my videos to more people. It will make it easier for you to find my videos in the future should you watch or want to watch any of the older ones or keep up with the newer ones. And it takes less than 2 seconds and it's absolutely free. So that's like the third main way you can support is by subscribing. And YouTube is telling me that over 90% of you aren't subscribed. So I'd really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the videos, consider subscribing. It means a lot to me. With those plugs out of the way, thank you so much for bearing with me. Let's jump into this project. Like I said, it's Holding by Hailaker. Track 1 is Toasty. Let's get it.
Toasted, coasting in a rental. Most
I can't guarantee lifelong happiness, but I can try.
Post coincidental, I know.
I like that a lot. It's a really cool, sweet little chord progression.
7th of December,
Layering the vocals, having one take be an octave up.
ghosting. I reckon I remember.
Nice soft drums in the background. They're very quiet.
I'm told you should sit only away for a month. That's all. What for? That's ages to wait for someone.
This sounds very sweet. The person who's singing an octave up kind of reminds me of John Bellion's voice a little bit. It's a very soft, accurate voice, you know? It doesn't feel like it needs a whole lot of auto-tune
Those been a tempo.
or pitch correcting.
Show 'em. If only I get on your level.
Low Swimmer is lower and Jemima Coulter is the higher octave. Very nice voices. And they have such a cool blend between each other that I actually could have sworn that it was the same person just doing two takes, a lower one and a higher one. And when I was in choir in high school, that was kind of the goal, is to kind of match your voice to the other members of your group. Like all the tenors, you want to make sure that when you sing, it sounds like one person. You want to match your kind of tone to the person next to you so that it all sounds very uniform. And this is what I'm hearing here, is they kind of sound like the same person doing two takes. So just a really cool cohesion and chemistry between them as well.
Obscure. You'll totally make it. No, I'm so
The guitarist is killing it as well, playing some very catchy riffs.
big in a way that I want.
And there's still like a rawness to it, you know? It's almost like they're playing in a coffee shop. You know, there's like an intimacy there.
Hadn't noticed the way you tried.
I remember saying that about Dijon's album as well. It feels like you're right there hearing them live, and that's a really cool feeling. I like that a lot.
Left you
Low Swimmer is a badass name, yep.
hadn't noticed the way you tried.
This is a very cool moment where they're singing in unison.
Not to notice the way I left you out.
Wow. That's a very sweet first song. And you know what I'm noticing here too is when you get into like indie folk music, like Bon Iver and like Nouveau Amour, this feels a little less experimental in nature, like it's less ambient, I guess. Bon Iver and Nouveau Amour as well, they use some pads and some kind of ethereal sounds to sort of make it feel like it's indie folk, but it's also a little cinematic and it's kind of moody. Here, it feels a little bit more like intimate, straightforward rock, you know? And that's really cool as well. That's rad. And it's a similar genre, but it adds a little bit of a different feeling to it. And so I can really appreciate that I'm not going to be constantly comparing them to other people because they're distinct in their sound, even though the feeling is a little similar. I think that it's really cool. Low Swimmer started using that name after this project. Cool. I think it's a badass name. I think what I appreciate maybe the most in folk music is the use of guitars. It just sounds so nice.
I don't really wanna be well defined.
Although the writing is so poignant as well.
Heavy porcelain tray, all the sacraments feeding the light. I feed 'em for now.
Bolognese.
I think the ceiling's high. The polar bear smile. I've been out of your face sometimes.
So is this like the higher vocal is presenting an opposing idea?
Okay, so why? It's been wild.
Like what one praises, the other kind of criticizes? Because he said that like, I decided not to renovate because to me the ceiling is fine. But the higher pitched vocals is saying like the mural is peeling. And he says, yeah, but the polar bear smiles when I'm down. And the other voice is comparing the polar bear to like graffiti. So it's like an opposing opinion to it, I guess, maybe? I don't know. But I like the feeling. And then they come together for the chorus. Yeah, beautiful pianos.
I don't really care today. I'll watch the series when I'm sleeping tonight. The screen was the sky. Every compliment was great. I guess that airy Japanese air was fine. My feet were on fire.
I like this a lot.
I've been trying to move.
I'm like in a trance, you know?
I could have beat up my spine.
Yeah, I love this.
All you care, I'm going out. And it's been out of your face sometime. And I've been off of your case, so why? Yeah, it's been wild. It's been wild. Yeah, it's been wild.
Nice third melody or harmony coming in on my left ear there. It's been wild. Gorgeous. The way the higher notes in the piano just ring out above everything else. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful song. Yeah, so sweet. I'm in. I'm invested. I'm here for it, man. Sounds great. Yeah, that's a really pretty song to sing as a duet, for sure. If you have people singing the other voices, hell yeah.
No other way from
Oh shit, I jumped ahead a little bit, I'm sorry. So let me ask, if Low Swimmer and Jemima Coulter are singers, is Hailaker doing all the instruments? Or is Hailaker the name of like the group together that Jemima and Low Swimmer form when they pair with this band? Like a Kids See Ghosts kind of thing, which is comprised of, you know, Kid Cudi and Kanye West. Hailaker is the collaboration between them. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense. I thought Hailaker was a separate, you know, artist. Cool, I like that.
no other way from It's upsetting given the context. Oh, I'm trying for the stasis. No, I can't pay my wages.
Damn, Jemima's voice is sweet, dude.
Not a fan of waiting. Not a fan of waiting, honestly.
Don't underestimate though the
I don't wanna be needy. Always late.
the warmth that Low Swimmer's voice adds in that lower octave.
But you'd probably wait.
Arcardos, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I'll see you later, dude. Have a good night. Peace out, man.
Subletting to your cousin. She keeps a cafe in the oven. Oh, I can't say that I'm crazy. No, I can't waste another place. Not a fan of waiting. Not a fan of waiting on the same. I don't wanna be needy. Always late, but sort of makes me nervous, honestly.
I like this, man. When they come together and they sing in unison, it's just so sweet. Oh, that's cool.
But honestly,
I had no idea. That's awesome.
if shipping forecast,
That also adds then to the vibes sounding a little similar.
try to sleep.
The way the guitars build. Oh, whenever I see that I'm getting too shiny, I have to wipe myself down. Ah, such a cool song. Oh, it's done? I've noticed they've kept the songs relatively short too. They're just really quick, sweet vibes that you can drift into, and then they just end, you know? When you could use maybe like 30, 45 seconds more, they leave on a high note, you know? They don't even risk overstaying their welcome. I guess it's better than for the song to be too long, for it to be slightly too short. But I could listen to them all day if they keep these vibes going. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so pleasant. I'm really enjoying this. Oh boy. Whenever folk music incorporates a little bit of a country sound, I'm super into it. Like a banjo or a fiddle, you know? I'm so here for it.
Why'd you have to go? Why couldn't you stay?
Oh, this is a sad one.
I won't know how it was. What if we hadn't spoke? Supposing now I won't know how you cope.
Wow.
And I'm thinking of the times we had.
Oh, this is like reminiscing, but also pondering like different what if scenarios.
Drinking all the wine you
Yeah, this is relatable. the shimmering chimes, man. Hell yeah. The horn. The horn is so cool. I love that as an addition to the song. Really, really nice.
My floor plan in the snow. My doormat in the rain.
I'm just hearing counter melodies, man. I'm so in.
It's fine, you want to know. That I broke down when I found out you gone.
It's such a simple melody that you can, if you're reading along, you can sing along with them so easily.
And I'm thinking of the times we had. And I'm tripping over my shorthand. It was fiction the whole time, you said.
This is one of my favorites. This is the one that made me want to sing along, and I love the horns.
I'm just thinking of the times we had.
And it's just so relatable and nostalgic and warm and intimate. I think Oh Boy might be one of my favorites. I just wanted to hum counter melodies to those guitars, you know? Leaning a little bit into the rock a little more here.
It's in Attica waiting on us. It's the capital.
Dude, Jemima sounds so much like John Bellion. Outside the Inside. If you don't know John Bellion, I'll show you one of his songs after the reaction. It's so similar, the voice. Oh, this is killer. This is so catchy, dude. Damn, that's so cool.
I'm on a lake I'm on a lake I don't know where. I'm on a lake and I'm on a lake and I'm on a lake and I'm all golden, floating away, I'm fine. Oh no,
That's for after the
she's
strings.
come to take away my attributes, although I'm not an advocate for Hampshire roots. I'm so conformed.
The way it's building, I'm in love with this. Take me to church, dude. Holy shit. And then they just drop back into the original vibe? Oh, yeah, man. I just wanna long to know, but I can't cheat it. Such a simple melody. I'm loving how easy they are to learn as well. It's gonna get stuck in my head. I'm in love, dude. I'm in love. Like I said, like this is the genre that I've most enjoyed recently listening to. Indie folk and its variations. I think because of how warm it is and wholesome. That was a jazzy little chord they played on the guitar. This almost feels like an interlude. Through a telescope. Cheekbones, the relief in your clothes. My heart looks gray and old. I really like this one as well. I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but I really like it because of just how quick and intimate and warm it is. Just very simple and laid back. It's a special occasion, and I couldn't be there for you. The more that I say, I really like the last one. Less I explain. I think I really appreciate the simplicity. The fingered guitar here is just so gorgeous. My Colorado, where did the line draw you? I'm just in love. Just don't expect me to choose. Cause if I'd waited for a better occasion,
could have seen it too. Leaving Chicago, I could have died there too. My Colorado, where did the line draw you?
I love how sparingly they use the horns. They don't overdo
I
it.
didn't want it to.
It just makes it so much more special when they're there.
You were a star, out there the light fooled you.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not gonna cry.
I didn't mind,
I felt it welling up though.
tied into.
It's just so pretty.
Might have been nice to live in the sky with you, but we are where we are. Feels like it's all too soon.
Damn it, I can feel my eyes watering. That's such a pretty song, man.
Barely stand to hold my head up, thinking I'll be better off the grid. 'Cause I can only handle my own heaven. Yours is on another plane to hit. Cherubim, seraphim,
Wow.
synonyms for time. Sinking in the car, I pick my floor and given all the stars it might be blessed. The hope from the memoir you left this morning, frame me in an orange golden tint. If only I had bought the tape recorder just to say those words again. The way you just surrendered made it all the sweeter. I was yours, I melted then. You dropped it in and left it on the side. The bathing water's half of chapter 9.
The third bar is 7/4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now comes back in. It's ba-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. That's 4/4. But as soon as they finish singing, it's 7 beats, and then they go back into the next one. 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
16 blisters, I was cricking my neck out, trying to see our drawings of choirs get on.
We'll count it out if they do it again.
16,
Because I think that shit is so fun, finding interesting time signatures.
my legs shaking in my head while you were making your bed up.
They don't? Damn it. That's okay. We can rewind.
Caffeine, rivers,
I'm loving the slow build. It's so overwhelmingly emotional.
Winters, my sweater was red. You were growing your hair out, said you were fed up with it, sure.
Yeah, they're writing very beautiful songs, man.
But we're on to something now. We're on to something
I don't think anyone can hate on this. This is also one of the better ones, but I feel like I've been saying that almost about every song. That's just a killer vibe. I love that. I love that, man. Let's see. Let's try and find out the... Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that was the second time. That's the same thing that happened the first time around. I should have rewound a little bit more. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that. It's 4, 4. Oh shit. It's 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 7, 4. You're doing it the opposite of me? You're counting 7 first and then... That's an interesting way to do it too. Now I want to try. Forgive me, viewers, I'm a nerd. I like listening to this stuff and counting out beats.
The bathing world is half of chapter 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You can do that too. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You could do it the opposite too. Count to 7 first. I mean, obviously. You could also do count to 8 and then count to 7. You know, instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could just go all the way up to 8 and then 7. That also works. There's 15 quarter notes, essentially. There's 15 quarter notes, and then they go into the next line. The first time around, I think they do it a few more times. Here, they only did it, 2 lines of para, 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 paras. It's a great song. It's a great song. Playing around with the time signature only makes it feel a little more unique. You know what I mean? Viewers lost due to nerding out. Yeah, but you also gain other viewers who are interested in similar things, so it's okay.
So why don't you know
I want the viewers with an attention span.
this time? 'Cause I felt your stomach down my whole left side.
There's almost a lonely feeling here.
Leaning on the concrete, it's hard to watch it all come down. Your sighs are in my orbit. Can't you get your own damn sky? So I couldn't cope with sleeping on your side. It set my serotonin into overdrive. I asked for my deposit, but I don't wanna be that guy.
Hell no, man, give me my deposit back.
Your words were parabolic. I guess that I'm your alibi. Now I'm all overflowed, just like you described.
The violins, or I guess the string quartet coming in.
this moment's feeling warm. It's safe to say that I'm excited.
I feel like every song has been a playlist track, dude. What the hell?
Sure, it always told you. I think I'm gonna be alright. For all it's worth, I've learned a little time.
Da-dum, da-dum.
No, don't get up. I won't be alright. Just so you know, you're still a friend of mine.
The separation on the strings is brilliant. So gorgeous.
For what it's worth, I won't forget about you.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, this is my lane. I love this. I'm having so much fun listening to this. I think that speaks for itself. I really am kind of speechless as to that song. I'm still so entranced by that last track.
Well, I hope you made it your own, bro. Well, I'm broke, getting paid in a month, so I'm waiting, saving. Caught me waved in your basement. Pages and pages. I told you all it's a phase, but hello,
Little four on the floor.
it's painful to watch.
There's a cool swing. Da 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 da. It's so nice.
It's lazy to be so abrasive and hate it. Brush my teeth in your basement.
If I could listen to one kind of music for the rest of my life, I think it'd be this. Indie folk.
Even make it embracing.
It just does something to me, man. Inside, I don't know what it is, but it makes me so emotional, and I enjoy it so much.
By the time I'm done, you'll have already made it.
It makes me want to buy a guitar.
Times
Pick it up again.
I guess that I wasted the moment, line for line,
Oh man, yeah, I'm hearing so many different melodies they could play there. Love it. Labradors. What is this going to be about? I wonder. Let me access doesthedogdie.com real quick.
Head up in my despair to allege a lie. Bring out the blood moon had made.
I love these folk tracks that are played mostly on acoustic guitar that are fingered, and you just have the thumb strumming the bass note every quarter note, you know, just dum dum dum. But then you have the offbeat plucks on the other finger, so like dum ba dum da boom da boom da dum da dum da dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. It's just so cool, man. I love it so much. It just gives this almost like it reminds me of almost like a train just chugging, you know? It just kind of adds that swing to the music. I love it so much.
Molasses eye. Measured my sleep, my forward was shorter than yours. I could see.
Love the chord progression.
I had
There's some soul.
a nice dream. It was awkward for you, even harder for me not to be. You swam out
Do they make solo music?
broccoli mountains.
Like, does Jemima make music on their own? And I have to check out their artist page.
I drowned. I sat on the side and consoled myself.
They sound so good together.
I let the light leave. I knew there were Labradors waiting for me.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I'm calling my head to come back to my feet. I'm calling my head to come back to my feet. I'm calling my head to come back to my feet.
So is this like a daydream? And he's trying to come back down? Like, I'm calling my head to come back to my feet, like come back down to the ground? That's a really cool image. Just very sweet. It makes sense to me. This one's called Low Swimmer. This is the last track. It's flown by. Can't believe it's been almost an hour. Oh, so it's not named after him. He's named after it. I get it.
If I could just go my mind with
How many other albums do they have? I'm trying to check this out. I'm sold on them, man.
Can't get out the sides of Earth to London now, like everyone. But you know you're treading on the last to go.
2 projects.
Stuck on the road.
200K monthly listeners. They deserve so many more. These guys need a couple million.
What's going on about the stuff they're all in love with restaurants, aubergine, and apricot. But sometimes I may be afraid that there's no feeling like us. Afraid that there's nothing else.
That's so gorgeous. I'm so blown away.
I'll pedal on to 41. The Hamilton's my Avalon. Cardigans, a guardian. I wasn't born a partisan. Ooh, 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 ooh. You're feeling those feelings.
Yes, I am.
Damn, let me feel some more.
Oh wow, they kind of sped up the end. Man. Talk about feeling those feelings, dude. Hell yeah. They got me in my feelings for sure. I mean, I mentioned throughout the project that this genre of music makes me weirdly emotional. Like, I don't normally tend to get sad. I kind of get mad and happy and frustrated, but I don't really, I'm not much of a crier. I feel like sadness as an emotion doesn't linger too long for me personally. And this kind of music doesn't make me feel sad. It just makes me feel embraced almost, and it, oh, you got an ad break? I'm so sorry. That's Twitch's fault. It makes me feel almost embraced. It's like so warm and comforting and soulful, and I don't know that I don't really feel all of that sad because of like childhood trauma or not, but just this kind of feeling that it's okay to feel that way, that this music kind of brings, is just, oh, it's so good. I'm so obsessed with it, So this project was such a joy to listen to and such a pleasure to listen to. And they have a couple happier sounding songs. They have a couple more, melancholy tracks, but just as a whole in general, the chemistry between them, the softness to Low Swimmer's vocals, and the beautiful pitch to Jemima Coulter's vocals as well. The wonderful tone to that falsetto. It's just so soft and endearing. The instrumentals, using the horns to bring some awesome textures and some really beautiful arrangements, but sparingly so that they don't become too overpowering or overwhelming. The use of pianos and acoustic guitars mainly are just wonderful. Percussion as well, drums included, never too loud, never too overpowering, but enough to provide some swing and some energy and some fun. Just a really, really cool project. I really enjoyed it. And I think that diving into this genre has been such a treat, because I never would have guessed, a year and a half ago that this would be what I'm mostly into. But after listening to Bon Iver, and I think August of 2023, just changed my perspective completely on what kind of music I listen to the most in my free time. I mean, those of you that have been following the channel for the 5-6 years that I've been doing videos know that genuinely I prefer energy and power and, upbeat music. But I've just found such a comfort in indie folk ever since the middle of last year, that I've just been super enjoying diving into this side of myself that this music kind of brings out. And so discovering Bon Iver, and that I reaction is coming. I have to get to it. I really want to do it. I've got a couple other albums in the queue that I have to get to, but it is coming. But discovering Novo Amour and Hailaker and getting into a couple other artists in this genre, people like Sufjan Stevens. I hear his name all over the place. I have never heard a project of his. I'm gonna dive into it. Hosier, I've heard a couple of tracks, never heard a full project, gonna dive into it. Just super, super happy and enjoying this genre of music that I've discovered and really been put onto by people like Outside the Inside and Mio, who watch the channel. So thank you guys so much as well. It's just been a blast. It's not only is it fun, but it's kind of almost, as kind of cliche or cringy it might be, it genuinely to me feels like it heals my inner child a little bit when I listen to it. And so yeah, why wouldn't you want to feel like someone's hugging you when you listen to a song, So this project is awesome. I really had a lot of fun listening to it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. I left my plugs at the start of the video if you want to know how you can support the channel. I'm not going to repeat myself because that'd be annoying, and I don't want to be annoying, but I would appreciate that subscription on YouTube. But with that said, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Stay safe and take care of yourselves, as always. Peace out.